So Aisha, she may join us. I don't know. I'll.
Mhm.
We did this class live. I mean, we didn't do it live. We did it live just for her.
Mhm.
Just for her. Okay, it looks like we're live now. Okay, I don't need to hear that. Hello, Haas. How are you?
Hey, doctor. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm fantastic. It's good to see you. It's good to see
Good
you.
to see you
I
too.
want I want to remind you. I think on Thursday, um, Keisha will have a live class. She said that
Oh,
she enjoyed having you in her sessions and or your comments, and she said that she remembered that you asked or said something about becoming the best version of yourself.
that's
So she
true.
that was really good that she said that. So if you get a chance and you can, she will be in a class this Thursday. If you need the
Oh,
link,
okay.
I'll send it to you a little bit later. All right, so
Mhm.
thank you so much, guys. Those of you that are joining us today, we have Haas. Many of you have met Haas before. And for those of you who do not know Haas, Haas is a lifetime member of the Speak Excellent English Academy. So he does have that privilege to join in sessions when they are available and they're live. I'm going to give Aisha the opportunity to join this session as well. So she may be joining with you guys. So Aisha, I have sent you the link, or I'm sending you the link to join us live if you wish to do so.
Mhm.
Aisha, the lesson that you will be joining, of course, will be a lesson that you're very familiar with, and we'll talk about what you remember. For those of you who are watching live, I want you to know that I do offer paid classes. In those paid classes, you will have the opportunity to develop your English fluency. You will also have the opportunity to build your vocabulary using phrasal verbs, transitional phrases, and you will learn how to use academic vocabulary and vocabulary specific to a specific topic. Now, these are classes that will be paid for. I do want to say that I have offered many free opportunities for students to participate in live classes with me. And for those of you who have participated in the live classes, thank you so much for joining us. Haas, take a moment and introduce yourself to others within the
Mhm.
group and
Okay. Well.
how the practice helps. You may start.
Okay. Well. Hey everyone. It's Hussein. I'm 27 years old, and I'm a nutrition and agri-food technologies engineer, and I'm from Algeria. Well, my journey with Dr. Priscilla started few months ago, like 6 or 7 months. Well, I have to acknowledge the things that I've learned with Dr. Priscilla are uncountable. I become more self-confident. I become more able to overcome the problems that I had before I started studying with her. And I've given a huge expansion to my vocabulary list, and I've become more confident in front of the camera. You know, up until the time I had joined her classes, I've never been able to speak as fluent as I am right now in front of the camera. So thanks a million, doctor.
Okay, it is my pleasure. And notice that at the very end, he says, thanks a million. Thanks a million. That's like an idiom, but it flows very comfortably, very easily out of his mouth. And these are
Mhm.
the things that you want to be able to do. You want to be able to learn English and be able to use it in a very easily manner. Let me know if you can see my screen, and the word that is on there is glamping. Are you able to
Yeah,
see
I
my
do.
screen? Okay,
Yes, doctor.
fantastic. So we're going to read, we're not going to take maybe any more than 15 minutes to do this lesson because I am only, the purpose of doing it is just to introduce those of you who are watching how you can learn a little in just a few minutes. In less than 15 minutes, you should be able to leave this lesson with an understanding of how to use at least 3 of these vocabulary words. I would imagine you could probably use more than 3, but at the end of this 15-minute session, you should be able to use at least 3 of these words and understand how they are used. So if you would, Haas, please pronounce each of those words, each of these 5 words.
Well, trend, fulfilled, opulent, plethora, edible.
Okay, so these words again are trend, fulfilled, opulent, plethora, edibles. Trend, fulfilled, opulent, plethora, and edibles. Because we only have 15 minutes and I want you all to know these, at least 3 of these words, I'm going to tell you now what these words mean as we continue with this lesson. So the word trend is a current style that is popular. That would be letter C. Trend is going to be letter C. Fulfilled. Fulfilled means that you are completely satisfied. Fulfilled means that you are completely satisfied. That would be letter E. Opulent. It's when you have a lavish lifestyle, you want for very little. This is someone that would be wealthy, rich, and luxuriant. Plethora. This is a large amount of something. When you get your paid classes with me, or when you register for classes with me, you will have a plethora of lessons, which is a large amount. And lastly, we have edibles. Edibles. Edibles are foods that you can eat. One of my favorite edibles would be cookies, chips, and ice cream. Now, it is not important that you understand these words at this very moment, but you will come to know these words. Let me check to see if Aisha is in the class. Aisha, are you in the session? If you
Yes,
are,
doctor.
okay, so Aisha, I forgot to tell you that if you want to be in the session, you would need to have your video today. So do you want to stay? But you would have to have your video because this is the free class. And the purpose of the free class is to allow other students to participate, acknowledge that these are real people in the class as they would be. If it's a paid class, then you do not have to show your visual. So do you wish to stay, Aisha?
If I am stay what, doctor? I don't understand. Sorry.
You will need to turn your video camera on.
Yes, I can turn it on.
All right. All right. And the reason it is on, Aisha, is because it is live on Facebook. It may be live on YouTube as well. But it really confirms for those that are watching that this is a live class and that they too can learn what you have learned. Aisha, could you quickly tell me these words? What are these words? What are these 5 words? Just say the words, please.
Yes, of course. Trend, fulfilled, opulent, plethora, edibles.
Edibles with an S, edibles.
Edibles.
Perfect. All right, so Haas, what I'd like for you to do, I'd like for you to read, well, first talk about this word glamping. We see this word glamping. Haas, as you look at this word glamping, and if I say only look at, GLAM, what word do you see?
Well, I see the word glam.
Okay, so when we join words together, we make up a word. This article is about camping, right? So if we combine clamping and camping together, What do you think this article might be about,
Um,
Haas?
well, I guess the article is about camping in a very expensive place
Mm-hmm.
in a
Not it
very
doesn't
I'm
maybe
trying to. Mhm.
not necessarily expensive, but what is this word? What word do you recognize? What word do you know that starts with glam?
Yeah, well, I think glamorous.
Yes. So camping in a glamorous way.
Hmm.
Okay. Camping in a glamorous camping in a glamorous manner. Aisha, take a moment and introduce yourself, please.
Yes, thank you, doctor. It is a great question. And my name is Asya. I am from Armenia. I want to be an English teacher. That's why I want to improve my speaking skill, and that's why I get acquainted with Dr. Priscilla to develop my speaking skill. And
Okay. Thank you, Aisha. And when Aisha says she wants to develop her speaking skill, it is okay to say speaking skill, but I think it should be develop my speaking skills with an S. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Haas, could you read this entire article for me, please?
Okay. If you haven't already experienced Korean glamping, you are missing out. You're missing out big time. Glamping, also known as glamorous camping, is growing international trend that combines camping with the luxury and convenience of a hotel. In South Korea, more and more glam sites are popping up all over the country. Upon arriving, we checked out our suite decks and then quickly jumped into the swimming pool. Tantos, is that Tantos, doctor?
I'm sorry, glamping?
No, no, no. I mean the word. I think I mispronounced it.
Okay, start again from
Third
upon
line, second paragraph, third line, please.
Tentus.
Yeah. Tantos
Uh,
quickly fulfilled all my glamping desires by giving me a dose of the great outdoors without me having to give up any creature's comforts. I became one with the nature while enjoying electricity, Wi-Fi, heating, and cooling, opulence, bedding, comfortable camping chairs, and bean bags. Nearby, washrooms and showers with hot water, and 2 meals served daily on a nice wooden deck. As the sun began to set on our first night, Santa's employees brought us dinner, ap- aptly named the Magic Barbecue Set. It's approximately 700 games of pork belly per couple, cooked to perfection on a Weber um, charcoal grill, a plethora of edible accompaniment to meal, including 3 homemade sausages, 10 shrimp, a whole sweet potato, potato, kimchi, 5 kinds of special sauce, sliced onions, mushrooms, pumpkin, microwavable rice, and pastel technicolor mellows. There is a free garden nearby to pick as many peppers, lettuce, and perilla leaves as you'd like.
okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Haas, for reading.
Mhm.
Aisha, as you listen to Haas read, I know that you're very familiar with this lesson because we've had this lesson. When we talk about you are missing out, Aisha, what does that mean?
Um, Missing out means, oh, I have forgotten. Um,
Okay, just look at the words themselves. You are missing out. If you were missing out itself, missing out. It says if you haven't already experienced
but
Korean
to be
glamping.
confused. Doctor, to be confused?
Well, it's not so much to say that it doesn't mean to be confused, but it means that if you don't get to go, you can't participate in this particular activity. For example, students that are currently watching you live along with Haas, they're missing out on the opportunity to be in this live class.
Mm-hmm.
They may wonder, why are they missing out? One of the reasons they may be missing out is because they are not active on the Facebook page. So when you miss out on something, there was an opportunity for you to do something, but for whatever the reasons may be, you didn't do that one thing. Do you remember, Aisha, when we talked about putting words together, clumping words together, such as teacher and entrepreneur? Do you
Yes.
remember
Mhm.
what did we discuss about that? What does it mean? Or give me an example.
Mhm. For example, Dr. Priscilla is a teacher entrepreneur. Is a teacherpreneur.
Very good. So Dr. Priscilla is a teacherpreneur. So Haas, when you were looking at this word tentus, Tentaus, right?
Yeah.
Aisha just told you what two words together, it's clumping and it becomes a different word. It's not
Okay.
even a word, but you just make it up, right?
Oh, you know, doctor, I've just remembered the message that you sent to me when I was on vacation the first time, and you said
Okay.
enjoy your staycation.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
staycation is another word, right?
exactly. So if we were to look at this picture here, if we were to look at this white thing,
Okay.
now do you have an idea of what this word is?
Oh, okay.
What is this word?
Well, tentus is a tent, a big white
Yeah,
tent with
yes.
chairs and tables.
So we're just calling this a tentus. It's
Oh,
another made up word. It's a big tent, but it's probably isn't a word in the dictionary. All right.
okay. Okay.
Aisha, this word aptly, what does it mean?
What word, Doctor?
Aptly, Aptly.
It means appropriate and
Yes.
suitable. Suitable.
Not sweet, not sweet.
Sweet. Suitable.
No.
Mm,
I know you know the word, you're just saying it incorrectly. Suit.
Suitable.
Suitable, yeah. Suitable.
Suitable.
Doctor.
Yes,
Suitable.
it's suitable. It's
Suitable.
suitable. Okay. So the words that
Suitable.
we were supposed to understand, or at least three of these words, we have 1 minute to make sure that we can walk away from today's class knowing three of these vocabulary words: trend, fulfilled, opulent, plethora, and edibles. So I know from reading this article that there is a trend, which is the way people are doing things now. There's a trend that instead of going to a hotel, people are taking their stay vacations in tents that are full of edible items such as apples, oranges, meats, and vegetables. Those are the things that you eat, edible things. There are a plethora of opulent furniture, a big, huge bed, a long table, lots of chairs, and probably a plethora of people can go on this staycation, or in this case, we'll call it glamping outing. The people that are fulfilled, this means that they are really enjoying themselves. They are completely fulfilled with the things that they're doing. Haas, let's see if we can prove my point that today you can use at least three of these words and talk about the article using at least three. You can use more if you can, but I want you to use at least three of these words. You may start when you're ready.
Okay, well, the article is about a trend of this year. The trend is to go visiting a opulent place in Korea, where people stay in tentos, and to enjoy the staycation, there is a variety of edible dishes. They are served in a form of plethora, and yeah, I've used 3 words till now.
Okay, so this one's not really used correctly, but there was a plethora of things to do, many, such as boating, fishing, swimming. There is a plethora of things to do.
Okay.
Haas, I'm going to call on you again, and the next time you do it, I want you not to use so many ahs, because that takes away from your fluency. Aisha, can you tell me about this article using at least 3 of the words for today?
Yes, of course. The article is about new type of camping, which is considered to be a trend. It is glamping. It fulfills the needs of visitors, and it is also well known because of its opulent edibles, and also because there we can see a lot, we can see plethora furniture.
Okay, we can see a plethora of furniture. That was very good. Aisha, you used all 5 of those, but I heard so many ahs and unnecessary pauses. I'm going to ask you again to tell me about this article, because I want the people that are watching the live stream or those that will watch the replay, that in a very short period of time, you can build your vocabulary and be able to talk about something in a fluent manner. Haas, could you tell me again? I will listen.
Okay. Well, the article is about a trendy camping new Korean style that is considered to be opulent. The reason why it is considered to be luxuriant is that when people go there, they
Right. Well, being aware that you're saying all of those, this is a new trend.
I have
for people.
all those words that are written in front of me, but when it comes to use them, I feel like I'm struggling.
Okay, and that's why we practice, and it becomes second nature. And you're going to see that over time, but we won't do it today, but you do have an idea. But I need you to use at least 3 of them. So let's try again, Haas. Please try again.
Okay. Well, the article is about a trendy new campaign style in Korea. Well, it is considered to be opulent. The reason why is it's opulent is that when people go there, they find a variety of edible dishes. Those dishes are served in a plethora.
Okay, so you're still struggling with the use of plethora. There is a plethora of dishes full of edible items, but you did use the 3. Okay, Aisha. Could you tell us about this article and use at least 3 of these words?
Article is about a new way of camping. It is glamping, which is considered to be a new trend. It fulfills the needs of visitors and is well known because of its opulent, because of its plethora furniture and opulent edibles.
Very nicely done. Okay, so Aisha has an advantage because as one of my paid students, we did do this class already in class. So, but that's still good. It doesn't matter that you've done it before, because it is to practice again and again and again. For those of you that will be watching the replay of this class, I hope that you will find it enjoyable. We always enjoy listening to your feedback. Thank you so much for participating, Aisha. Thank you so much for participating, Haas. And for those of you who want to join the free class and speak as Haas and Aisha is doing today, you will need to comment on 5 videos today, 5 videos on Wednesday, and 5 videos on Thursday. That would be 15 videos that you will need to watch on the YouTube channel and leave a comment, leave feedback. If you do that, you will not only help me, but you will be helping yourself as well by affording yourself the opportunity to have a free and live class with me where you actually get to interact and talk. Aisha, do you have any comments or questions that you'd like to make before I end this session?
Thank you, Doctor, for giving us such a great opportunity, and thank you for your time and efforts.
Okay, it is my pleasure. Haas, is there anything that you'd like to say or add before I end the session?
Well, I just want to thank you, Doctor, for giving me the opportunity, as usual, to speak to you. And that's it. Thanks a million, Doctor.
Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks to the listening audience. Thanks for those that will watch the replay. It has been my pleasure. I'm Dr. Priscilla, a native English speaker, and I live in the US. Take care, everybody.
Take
Bye
care.
for now.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.